Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So right now, millions of Samsung users are updating to One UI 8.5 and a lot of people are noticing something shocking. The famous Wipe Cache Partition option in the recovery mode is either missing, changed, or completely gone. Now for years, Samsung users use this feature after updates to help their phone run smoother, reduce lag, and clear old system cache files. So naturally, people are asking, why did Samsung remove it? Is my phone okay? And what should we do now after One UI 8.5 update? Well, in today's video, I'm going to explain everything in very simple terms, and I'll show you what you should do after updating your Samsung phone so it runs smoothly. And if you enjoy simple Samsung tips and One UI news, make sure to like this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel because it really helps out a lot. So first, let's quickly talk about why this feature became so popular in the first place. So back in older Android and Samsung versions, your phone had something called cache partition. So this stored temporary files used by Android and apps. So now after a major software update, sometimes old cache files could conflict with the new software. And that could cause problems like lag, battery drain, overheating, app crashes, and stuttering animation. So the common advice was to go into recovery mode and wipe the cache partition. And honestly, sometimes it actually helped, especially on the older Galaxy phones. With One UI 8.5 is very different from older Samsung software. Samsung and Google have changed how Android works internally. One UI 8.5 is very different from older Samsung software. Samsung and Google have changed how Android works internally. Modern Galaxy phones now automatically manage temporary files much better than before. So instead of relying on users to manually clear system cache, the phone now does a lot of optimization automatically in the background. So what happens in the background? So you have app optimization, background recompiling, temporary file cleanup, performance balancing, and battery learning. So after you install One UI 8.5, your phone actually spends time rebuilding and optimizing apps automatically. So that's why some people notice the warmth in the phone, maybe faster battery drain, or a slight delay or a lag for a day or two after updating. So that's completely normal. Now here are the real reasons why Samsung removed it. So reason number one is a modern Android doesn't need it as much. So the biggest reason is simple. So the modern Android version don't rely on separate cache partition the same way older phones did. Many newer Galaxy devices now use newer storage and partition systems. So in some cases, there's literally less cache to manually wipe. Now reason number two, Samsung wants a simpler recovery menu. So Samsung wants recovery mode to be safer and easier. So as you can see on screen, you just have three menus: restart, wipe to factory settings, or power off. Now remember, some recovery mode contains powerful options like factory reset, repair apps, bootloader settings, and diagnostic tools. So a lot of users entered recovery mode just because tutorials told them to, even when they didn't actually need to. So Samsung is simplifying things for everyday users. Now reason number three is people expect miracles from cache wiping. Now they have seen tons of videos on the internet telling them to do a cache partition wipe after they have updated. So people start treating it like a magic fix for everything. Say for example, bad battery, lag, overheating, slow charging, poor signal. But in reality, cache wiping only helped certain software related temporary issues. It was never a miracle solution. So let me tell you what you should do after One UI 8.5 update. So tip number one is restart your phone. After installing One UI 8.5, restart your phone once manually. So this helps complete background process and refreshes system services. So to restart your phone, just go ahead and bring down your quick panel menu, tap on this power button, and go ahead and tap on restart. Now tip number two, give the phone at least 2 to 5 days. So this is very important. A lot of people panic immediately after installing because their battery drains faster, phone gets warm, and the apps feel slower. But your Galaxy phone is still optimizing itself in the background. So usually after a few days, things settle down and you'll notice a difference in your battery, in your temperature of the phone, and the apps as well. Tip number three is make sure you update all the apps. So go ahead and open up your Play Store, go into your profile picture here and then tap on Manage Apps and make sure all the apps have been updated. You need to do the same thing in the Galaxy Store as well. Here you need to make sure all the apps are updated as well. So older apps may not be optimized for One UI 8.5 yet. Now tip number four is to use device care. So Samsung already includes optimization tools built into your phone. So you can go ahead and open up settings, scroll down and find device care. Now from here, you can go ahead and optimize your phone. So there are some issues found. You can go ahead and tap on fix now, and this will fix all of these issues here. If you go ahead and scroll down, you'll find optimization. Tap on this. And now this will basically automatically perform optimization to keep your phone running smoothly. So this includes closing background apps and cleaning memory. So as you can see, it's already done a few optimizations. So the last auto memory cleaning was 9 hours ago, and the last auto restart was 10 hours ago. So you need to go ahead and set this auto restart as well. Now, tip number 5 is you need to check your battery settings. After major updates, some apps may run heavily in the background. So here you want to go ahead and open up your settings and go into battery and just check out all the apps that are using your battery. So here you can go ahead and look at the list. Currently, I have no app usage. However, if I go ahead and look at my daily usage, you'll see all the apps that are using my battery. So you can see which apps are using the most power. Now, tip number 6, only factory reset if you have a major problem on your phone. So if your phone still has serious problems after a week or 2, then a factory reset may help. But honestly, some users will never do this. Now, let me just quickly show you. You can go ahead and open up settings, scroll down and find general management, then scroll down and find reset, and then go ahead and scroll down and find factory data reset. So this will reset your phone to factory default settings, and it'll erase all your data, including files and downloaded apps. Now, before you do that, make sure you do a temporary cloud backup. So you can back up all your data on your phone onto Samsung's cloud for 30 days, and then you can go ahead and restore it after you've done the factory reset. So first, make sure you do this temporary backup and back up your data. It's completely free of charge, and your data stays there for 30 days. Now, some of you will argue some phones still have this option. So here's the interesting part. Some Samsung phones still have Wipe Cache Partition in recovery mode, and that's because it depends on your Galaxy mode, your region, and your Android version, and the firmware build. So if your friend has this option, but you don't, that's completely normal. So my final thoughts, Samsung didn't actually remove the Wipe Cache Partition to make your phone worse. The reality is that Android and One UI have evolved now. Modern Galaxy phones now handle a lot of these optimization tasks automatically behind the scenes. And for most users, this is actually a good thing because it makes the experience simpler and much more safer. So I want to hear from you guys. Did you notice the missing Wipe Cache Partition option in your recovery menu after updating to One UI 8.5? How has the update been running on your Galaxy phone so far? Drop a comment below and let's help each other out. And if this video helped you understand what's really going on, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on bell notification for more simple Samsung tips, One UI updates, and Galaxy tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.